Mia's birthday party was like a movie. Huge mansion. Fairy lights on every tree. A big 16 balloon at the gate. Expensive cars at the driveway. Laughter. Music. Rich teenagers taking selfies. In the middle of all this, a small boy stood at the door. His shoes were dusty. His shirt was old but neat. His hands were shaking. This was Eli, the gardener's son. He held a small box in his hands. It was wrapped in newspaper, tied with a faded red ribbon. He slowly walked up to Mia, the birthday girl. She wore a shiny silver dress. Her hair was perfect. A new iPhone in her hand. Eli, with a small smile, said softly, "Hi, Mia. I brought you a gift." The group of rich kids turned and stared. Mia looked at him from head to toe. Her nose curled in disgust. Mia, loudly, "A gift? From you?" Her friend Sophie laughed. "Is this the gardener's kid?" Eli's smile faded. He held the box out with both hands. Mia snatched it. She tore the paper. Opened the box. Inside was a simple handmade bracelet. Tiny wooden beads. Carved with care. A small letter M at the center. Mia held it up like something dirty. Mia, shouting so everyone could hear. "What is this cheap garbage?" The kids laughed. Someone took a video. Mia threw the bracelet into the trash can. Right in front of him. Eli's eyes filled with tears. His lips trembled. His small hands clenched. At the corner of the garden, his father Daniel, the gardener, watched. His clothes were dirty from work. His heart broke silently. Mia smirked. "Next time, tell your father to give me flowers, not trash." Everyone laughed again. But what Mia didn't know. There were security cameras. They caught every second. And what happens next will change her life forever. That morning, the garden was quiet. Daniel, the gardener, was trimming roses near the fountain. The sun was hot. His back hurt. But he kept working. Eli sat on a small wooden stool near him, holding the bracelet he made. Eli, excited. "Papa, do you think she will like it?" Daniel wiped sweat from his forehead and looked at his son. Daniel, with a soft smile. "She will. You made it with love. That is more special than any diamond." Their house was actually a small room behind the mansion. One bed. A tiny kitchen. Old fan. Thin walls. Eli had seen Mia many times. She came out shouting at maids. Throwing dresses on her bed. Complaining about everything. But one day, Eli had also seen her crying alone on the balcony. Since then he thought, maybe she just needs a friend. So he spent weeks collecting small pieces of wood from the garden. He shaped each bead with a small knife. At night, he sat under the weak yellow bulb and worked. His fingers got small cuts. But his eyes shined with hope. Eli, whispering to himself. "M for Mia. M for magic. It will make her smile." He didn't have money for gift wrap. So he used old newspaper and a ribbon he found in the trash. As the party time came closer, rich guests started to arrive. Big cars. Perfume smell in the air. Laughter. Daniel fixed his son's collar. Daniel, softly. "Remember, Beta, be polite. Say happy birthday first." Eli nodded. But when they walked toward the house, the guard at the gate stopped them. Guard, frowning. "Hey, workers use the back door." Daniel lowered his eyes. "I know. But today is special. My son has a gift for Miss Mia." The guard looked at Eli's old shoes and wrinkled shirt. He rolled his eyes. Guard, coldly. "She is busy with her rich friends. She doesn't need anything from you people." Eli's heart dropped. He held the box tighter. His fingers shook. Daniel swallowed hard. He wanted to shout. He wanted to say his son has a right to give a gift too. But he needed this job. So he forced a smile. Daniel, calmly. "Please, just let him give the gift and we will leave." Behind them, another car arrived. Mr. Carter, the mansion owner and Mia's father, stepped out wearing a suit. He saw Daniel and Eli at the gate. Mr. Carter, confused. "What's going on?" The guard quickly changed his tone. Guard, smiling. "Nothing, sir, they just wanted to go inside. I said they should wait." Eli looked up at Mr. Carter with hopeful eyes. Eli, softly. "Sir, I made a birthday gift for Mia. Can I give it to her?" For a second, something warm passed through Mr. Carter's eyes. Mr. Carter, gentle. "Of course. Come in." The guard looked nervous but moved aside. As Eli walked in, his heart beat fast. He whispered to himself. "Today, she will smile because of me." The chapter ends with Eli stepping into a world of lights, music, and rich kids, not knowing what kind of pain is waiting for him inside. The party was loud. Balloon arch at the entrance. Chocolate fountain. Big cake with sparkles. Teenagers dancing, recording TikToks, posing for pictures. Eli stood near the corner, holding his small box. He felt small. Invisible. Mia was in the center. She laughed loudly, flipping her hair. Her mother, Grace, walked around checking every detail. Grace, snapping at a maid. The plates are not aligned. Do you want people to think we are cheap? The maid's hands shook as she fixed them. Eli watched quietly. He waited for the right moment. Finally, the DJ turned the music down. Everyone shouted. Speech! Speech! Mia grabbed the mic. Mia, giggling. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm so happy to have the best friends and the best parents ever. People clapped. Grace whispered something to Mr. Carter. Grace, smiling politely. Let Mia open gifts now. People love that. A long table was filled with expensive gifts. Gold boxes. Branded bags. Big ribbons. One by one, Mia opened them. From Sophie, a designer handbag. From Noah, limited edition sneakers. From Aunt Lily, diamond bracelet. The crowd clapped each time. Eli's heart pounded. His gift looked like a piece of trash compared to the others. His palms were sweaty. But he remembered his father's words. Love is more special than diamonds. He took a deep breath and walked forward. Eli, voice shaking. Mia, happy birthday. I made this for you. Everyone turned. For a second, the music, the noise, everything felt distant. Mia looked at Eli. Then at his clothes. Then at the box. She smirked. Mia, loudly. A gift? From the gardener's son? Some kids giggled. Sophie, whispering but loud enough. Maybe it's a plant seed. More laughter. Mr. Carter watched from the back. His face was unreadable. Grace, with a fake sweet smile. Oh, that's cute. Mia, go on, open it. Mia grabbed the box like it was dirty. She ripped the newspaper, pulled out the bracelet. Silence for a second. Then she laughed. Mia, mocking. What is this? Did you make this in a trash can? Her friends burst out laughing. Eli's throat tightened. He tried to speak. I made it from wood from the garden. I carved it for you. The M is for. Mia cut him off. Mia, louder. Look, everyone. The gardener's son thinks I'll wear this cheap village bracelet with my outfit. The kids took out their phones. Some recorded. Some whispered. Eli felt like the room was spinning. His eyes filled with tears, but he forced himself not to cry. Mia walked over to the trash can near the table. She held the bracelet up in the air. Mia, coldly. This is where your gift belongs. And she dropped it. The bracelet fell on top of used tissue and plastic cups. Eli's heart broke in that moment. You could almost hear it. In the back, Daniel watched. His fists clenched. His jaw tightened. But he stayed silent. Because this was his boss's daughter. Grace laughed softly and whispered to her friend. These people should know their place. Eli stared at the trash can. His vision blurred from tears. Mia waved her hand. Someone take him out. He's ruining my party. A guard walked toward Eli. Before anything else could happen, Mr. Carter's voice echoed through the hall. Mr. Carter, firm. Daniel. Eli. Come to my study. Now. Everyone went quiet. Grace's smile froze. Mia's face changed. She whispered. Is he angry? Is he going to fire them? Eli's legs felt weak. He looked terrified. Daniel touched his son's shoulder. Daniel, softly. It's okay. I'm here. They walked toward the study. Behind them, whispers started. Maybe they're in trouble. Maybe the boss saw something. The door to the study closed. And no one knew. Mr. Carter had already seen everything on the security cameras. Inside the study, it was quiet. No music. No laughter. Just the soft ticking of a clock. Mr. Carter stood near a big screen. On it, the security camera footage was paused. It showed Mia throwing the bracelet into the trash. Eli stood with his head down. Tears rolled down his cheeks silently. Daniel kept his hands behind his back. Daniel, worried. Sir, if my son disturbed the party, I'm very sorry. He only wanted to. Mr. Carter raised his hand. Mr. Carter, calm. Daniel, you don't have to apologize. He turned to Eli. Mr. Carter, gently. Eli, can you tell me why you made this gift? Eli sniffed. His voice was small. Eli, trembling. Because. Mia always has many things. Dresses. Phones. Cars. But she always looks angry. I thought, maybe if someone gave her a gift from the heart, she would feel happy. I just wanted to make her smile. Daniel closed his eyes for a second. His heart hurt for his son. Mr. Carter looked at the screen again. He pressed play. The video showed every second of the humiliation. The cruel laughter. Mia's words. The bracelet in the trash. Mr. Carter's eyes grew colder and colder. He whispered, almost to himself, "This is my daughter." Then, without a word, he walked to the door. Mr. Carter, firmly. "Both of you come with me." They went back to the party hall. The music stopped again as soon as people saw Mr. Carter's face. Grace walked up, fake smiling. Grace, nervous. "Everything okay, dear? We were just about to cut the cake." Mr. Carter looked at her. His voice was sharp. "Mr. Carter." "Grace." "Mia. Stand near the screen." Mia laughed awkwardly. "Mia." "Dad, what are you doing? Everyone is watching." Mr. Carter didn't answer. He took the mic. "Mr. Carter," loudly. "Before we cut the cake, I want to show all of you something." He signaled the staff. The lights dimmed. The screen behind the stage lit up. The camera footage started to play. Everyone watched in silence. Mia's words echoed through the hall. "A gift? From the gardener's son? This cheap garbage? This is where your gift belongs." The moment the bracelet hit the trash, the hall felt colder. Mia's face turned white. Grace's smile vanished. Whispers started. "Did she really say that? That's so cruel. Poor boy." Some guests lowered their eyes in shame. Some looked at Eli and Daniel with pity. When the video ended, the room was silent. Mia's eyes filled with tears. Her hands shook. Mia, whispering, "Dad, why did you show that?" Mr. Carter looked at her, his eyes wet. Mr. Carter, softly but with pain. "Because I failed as a father if my own daughter can treat a kind boy like trash." He turned to the guests. "Mr. Carter. Eli is Daniel's son. Daniel has worked in this house for 10 years. He took care of every tree, every flower you see here today." Daniel's eyes filled with tears, but he kept standing straight. Mr. Carter continued. "This boy spent weeks making a gift with his own hands. Not with money. With love. And in return, he was humiliated in front of all of you." He looked at Mia. Mr. Carter, firm. "Mia, you wanted to look rich. Today, you only look small." Mia broke down. Mia, crying. I didn't mean. I was just joking." Mr. Carter shook his head. "Mr. Carter. Jokes that break someone's heart are not jokes." He walked over to the trash can, in front of everyone. He slowly picked up the dirty bracelet with his own hands. He wiped it on his sleeve and held it carefully. Then he walked to Eli. Mr. Carter, gently. "Eli, would you allow me to wear this?" Eli's eyes widened. Eli, shocked. "Sir, but it was for Mia." Mr. Carter smiled sadly. "Mr. Carter. Maybe one day she will be worthy of such a gift. Until then, I will wear it. To remind myself what real value is." He put the bracelet on his wrist. Gasps moved through the crowd. Then Mr. Carter turned back to the mic. "Mr. Carter. From today, I am starting a scholarship fund in Eli's name. I will pay for his school, his college, everything he needs to become whatever he wants to be." Eli covered his face and cried. Daniel's shoulders shook with silent sobs. He whispered, "Thank you, sir, thank you." Mr. Carter wasn't finished. He faced Mia. Mr. Carter, serious. "And you, Mia, you will return that cost. Not with money. With change." Mia wiped her tears. Mia, shaking. "What do you mean?" Mr. Carter. "For the next 1 year, no new phones. No new dresses, no cards, no parties. After school, you will work with Daniel in the garden 3 days a week. You will help the maids. You will learn what respect means." Mia's jaw dropped. Grace stepped forward. Grace, angry. "Carter, this is too much. She's just a child." Mr. Carter looked at her. Mr. Carter, coldly. "And what about Eli? Is his heart not a child's heart too? Did it hurt less because he is poor?" Grace looked away, ashamed. Mia broke down completely. She walked slowly toward Eli. Her voice shook. Mia, in tears. "Eli. I am so sorry. I was wrong. Your gift is beautiful. I didn't deserve it." Eli looked at her, still hurt. He didn't speak. Mr. Carter put a hand on his shoulder. Mr. Carter, softly. "You don't have to forgive her now. Take your time. Healing also has value." The party never went back to normal that night. The music felt empty. Some guests left quietly, thinking about their own behavior with poor workers at their homes. Weeks later, things changed. People saw Mia in the garden, wearing simple clothes, hands dirty with soil. They saw her helping the maids carry groceries. She said please and thank you. Slowly, she tried to become a better person. Eli went to a better school. He got new books, a proper uniform, a bag. Every morning he passed the garden, he saw Mia working. Sometimes she would look up and give a small, shy smile. He would nod. One day, he walked over to her with a small box.
Eli, quietly.
I made another bracelet. This time, it's for you. If you still want it. Mia took it with both hands. Her eyes filled with tears.
Mia, softly.
Thank you. I will never throw it away again. She wore it right there in front of him. And this time, it was not for photos. Not for show. It was real. Final message. Sometimes, the poorest person in the room has the richest heart. Never judge a gift by its price. And never judge a person by their clothes or their job.